There we go.
Let's go, baby.
That's a stank dog in the boat. This is where you just copy the answers on the person sitting next to you test. I'm like, that's as a coach. Oh yeah. Pulled up and caught one, Ronnie. Hello and welcome. What's up, everybody? Thank you for clicking on the video. Justin Royal here, coming back with another on the water fishing video for you today. In this one, I've got my friend CapNRon joining me once again. I'm gonna get the opportunity to show Ronnie around my home lake, let him fish some clear water, something he's normally not used to doing. And we're gonna throw the kind of baits that we like to throw, moving baits, reaction baits, and it's just gonna be a good time. Anytime me and Ronnie get in the boat together, it's always a blast, lots of laughs, plenty of fish catches, plenty of fun, and it's just an easygoing, good time, stress-free. I love fishing with Ronnie. He's become a regular figure here on the channel. I have a lot of videos with Ronnie, and like I said, I always enjoy fishing with the dude. So if you guys are interested in checking out any of the baits or the rods that you're gonna see us throw in this video, hit up 6 Cents Fishing and use my code JR10 at checkout. Save 10% off your entire order. Support the channel at the same time. Help us continue to bring you free fishing content over here on YouTube. Shout outs to the JR10 Army. But without further delay, let's go ahead and rip off with my friend CapNRon and fish some clear water, fish some murky water. We're gonna go upriver, down lake, mid lake. We're gonna try to hit a little bit of everything in this one, and we're gonna have a good time. So let's go fishing.
Cost them $600 or $1,200. Takes me less, not for less. There's a few trips that top my left down this way.
The whole thing is changing. You're right about that.
It won't last long, though.
Wow. There we go.
Let's go, baby. Let's go.
CapNRon hooked up with a decent to start the... Dude, that's a chunk, dude.
Nice fish, dude. That clear water. So
look at that.
what is it? What do you do? Boat flip boogie?
Boat flip boogie.
Boogieing, baby. Let's boogie.
Dude, that's the way to start the day, Ronnie.
Hey, can I give a shout out to Baitman?
Yeah, heck yeah, dude. Shout out to
we were fishing a few years ago, and he gave us he was handing out some JDM chatterbaits, and then of course the bongo.
Heck yeah, dude. Let's throw that on the gram, dude.
Let's go.
Start the day right. That makes me feel good right there.
Awesome,
hey, dude.
Bite, bro. Hey, what a bite, dude.
That is awesome. CapNRon taking us to school. Start the day. That's a nice fish, dude. CapNRon taking us to school. Start the day. That's a nice fish, dude.
I'm over here cheesing for a picture.
CapNRon. Hey, what's up, stank dog? What's up, stank dog in the boat?
Oh my God, dude.
Stank dog in the boat today. That was awesome, dude. That's a good fish right here. Yeah, man, I caught my 9/8 in that waterfall, right at the bottom of it. On the squim jig, dude. Oh my God, look out, coming back at you. That was as bad as it gets right there. No, leader not caught on the... All right.
I'm sitting here just posing.
Dude, I feel good though. I'm so glad you caught that fish, man. Yeah. That's what's up.
All these, every lake I've been to in Central Texas, I've caught fish on chatterbait now.
Yeah, me and T-Cock spanked their ass on chatterbaits up here before together.
You can always tell me about the flood in 2018.
Dude,
boats, like
so the gate we came in to launch my boat, the water was up past that. All the trees in the park, they were all underwater. All you could see was tops of the trees. It was the best fishing I've ever from the bank, dude. I've never caught that many bass in one sitting from the bank, because there was just all the bugs were coming out of the flooded grass, and the bass were just. The water was coming up so fast. You'd be standing there on the bank, and then 5 minutes later, the water would be over your feet, and you'd have to move back a couple feet. On my jeans, I'd look down every couple minutes, and there would just be spiders and bugs and everything that was getting flooded out of the ground, and they were trying to get out of the water, and they would. Isn't that weird? Dude, the bass were just going insane.
I never thought about that.
Yeah. Clinging together. Yeah, the ants were clinging together. Dude, so there was 3 of us fishing, and we were throwing little 90mm water ploppers, and I think we caught 150 fish that day in about 2 hours.
From the bank?
From the bank. Yes, I'm not even exaggerating, because I lost count around like, I think 70 fish or something like that, and there was 3 of us fishing. And I was like, well, if all 3 of us caught that, that's 200 fish.
First of all, I couldn't tell it was days, so I didn't want to start waving.
Yes. Hey, dude, just keep catching them all day, please, bro.
Hey, dude. And so that fish drew really hard. That's that bongo. That's the bongo.
Hell yeah, dude.
That is the bongo.
That bongo. Hitting the bongo. I don't care if I don't catch a fish today. As long as you're busting them like this, I'm happy. Dude, I picked this thing up after fishing with a 200. People keep asking me too. They're like, how do you like your Daiwa compared to your Shimano's? And I'm like, stay tuned. There's a video coming on that. You want to be friends?
Going right there. Hey, partner.
He gonna come down here and spray us with a hose. Hey, you told me in Falcon, some guy told you to get out of a creek.
All right, so we're in Mexico. Like we're a mile and a half into the creek, right?
Right.
And this dude comes rolling up, and he's like, he's acting hostile, like waving a real hard, right?
Yeah.
And I go, Peacock, you think he wants us to leave? Dude, Peacock, no emotion. Blank stare, he goes, yeah, dog.
The kind of stuff we're fishing right now. All right. I gotta switch it up, dude. CapNRon smashing them on that freaking chatter giblet with the bongo.
You don't catch them small, you ain't gonna catch them all, dog.
There you go, dude.
Ra-da-da-da-da.
3-0 out here fishing with CapNRon.
Little baby, little black patch right there. That's how you know he's from Lake Travis right there.
I'm not even tripping. Dude, Ronnie is wearing them out. Heck yeah, dude. That's another decent one.
Hey, dude. Give me a bag of bongos. Give me a bag of bongos. This is all I want.
Heck yeah, man.
Let's go, dude. Hey, dude, thank you. This is so awesome.
You're more than welcome.
Look at all the black spots.
I'm loving this, man. I'm loving watching you just crack them. I ain't had a bite. Ronnie just smashing. This is where you just copy the answers on the person sitting next to you test. They eating today. I'm like, that's surely not a... I'm like, that's...
Farmers market here. Oh, let's go. Let's go. Oh, dude, that's a good one. It's the boogie.
Finally got me one. Hey, they're still on a jackhammer if we can just get around them. A little lull there for a few minutes. Me and Ronnie had to make a couple moves to get another bite, but that's the first one on the day for me out here fishing with my brother from another CapNRon, the legendary CapNRon.
Back on the bongo.
Decent little chunk. Yeah. Hey, you got to say, check out his tail. Moo cow, dairy breed. Nice healthy fish. That's a thick one for out here. Later. Nice.
All right, so I listened to Will Harris on the way home last time.
Yeah. The Georgia boy. He was just telling him how it is.
He was just so much common sense in that conversation. I learned so much.
Some of the stuff he broke down was like blown. It was pretty eye opening and mind blowing in a way. That's gonna be awesome.
You realize these people are from Louisiana. They're in their 40s. They're bringing their wives and everything to come. Oh yes.
On the blades.
Oh dude, please do still a bit, right? What do you have?
That'll be a guad the way he's fighting. It is a nice one too.
Yes.
Numero dos. Little guad on the spinnerbait.
Okay, bye.
Hey,
That's
bye.
a cute little fish. Are you gonna throw him up in the mountains or?
No, I'm just gonna drop him off politely. I'm not gonna send him airborne. Crush the blades, bro.
Hey, are you noticing on my post that I keep putting pink chicks?
I grew up on El Phoenix, bro.
We grew up. Hey, dude.
We
if you're
grew
from if you're from the North Texas area,
Yeah.
El Phoenix is the OG, man.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah. The history. Woo. All right, let's bebop down there to that wall. That way we don't got to deal with these docks, and then we'll see how we do there and go from there. And
Your boat got brakes. My boat don't stop like that.
me and Ronnie just been over here cutting up, shooting the stuff, and I caught a couple. You guys missed it. Forgot to turn the cameras on. Nothing major. A guad. It was a guad and a largemouth, right? Yeah. They're still eating for us though. Got them on that flat finesse 04.
This is about as tough of conditions you can get.
Yeah, it's pretty bleak out here as far as the weather. I was talking all that noise about taking this hoodie off, and then I just did not do that. It is toasty, boy. Have you ever seen have you heard of Midnight Express boats? Dude, that same thing, those 450 Verados. Oh, I think
They're like 26 foot and they'll run like 93 miles an hour.
I used to come over here and just throw a swim jig, and it just, I mean, it was 10 fish for sure down the stretch to start the video every time. So it was really, really low, just a little bit lower than this one when it flooded in 2018. and it's taking it this long to get back down to here.
Over the top fishing like choke and falcon and ivy, they have to have one drastic measure. You have to have another.
The other, yeah. But yeah, it was it didn't seem like it got like this murky the last time when the water was this low. This time all the way back to where we launched, it's like not as clear as it used to be. And I feel like that's, see, if you're starting to see all this debris on the surface here, I feel like that's the same thing that's happening to this side. I used to like fishing over here better, and now, as you notice, I spend most of my time over there because this just hasn't been it. I would like to go down lake and fish some clear water. I got a lot of stuff right there around the boat ramp that's real good. And then if it gets to where we're not feeling it and you want to bounce, I can just.
Is that it's osprey, right?
It's either an osprey or just like a hawk, or it could be a bald eagle. Because I see all three out here.
Definitely looks like it could be a bald eagle. That chirp.
That high pitched chirp, I think that is a bald eagle because she's been there a couple seasons.
Eagles do that supposedly eagles do that to get fish to react.
Oh really?
Yeah,
so they can see him. Then yeah. So he's fishing too.
Oh yeah. They have brown on their head.
And you know what? Like 2 years ago, that was where the baby bald eagle was, right there in that tree. And he would be screaming when the big bird would be gone.
Yeah, I bet this is it.
And then every once in a while I would see, it's got a white head. If you take your sunglasses down, look at him. Oh my God, I'm there blasted. Oh. There's another one.
2 bites. Man down too. Oh yeah, he's doing it dirty one.
Lips ready, got that lipstick on. There's another one on the chatterbait. Caught a couple fish on the square bill earlier that y'all missed because I was a dingus and just got to chat with Ronnie and didn't turn my cameras on, but they're still eating for us out here, so we're still grinding. It's about noon 55, almost 1 o'clock. We're gonna keep it going until we can't go no more. Yeah, he bit it that first time too, or somebody did. Slipped up and ate it again. He was not idling. He was, no, he wasn't running. He was in between idle and running. He was kind of pushing plowing water, you know. Wasn't up on pad. Boom, dude. Smacked it and busted the front of his nose cone all open. I mean, if it had been any faster, it would have been a thing. He ran that boat up and down the lake for the rest of the day with an alarm going off. You know, Ben. He didn't give up. That was on that Triton. No, he didn't even phase him. He was eating a sandwich. I'm like, dude, I'd be having an aneurysm right now. Oh yeah, dude.
Yeah, I'll
Operation Scrawny Ronnie.
Oh, yes! Looks like you've got a cousin.
Look at that, dude.
That's so awesome. That's so awesome.
Still eating the bladed jig. We got the bongos on the back. Hitting the bongos out here. Nice. Later, buddy. There's your fat friends. First fish of the day. Ronnie caught it about 2 minutes into the day. It was the best fish of the day. Oh, loop-de-loop.
Oop-de-oop.
Oop-de-oop.
Surely he knows. I mean, he looks like he could have been in varsity blues.
As a coach.
Billy Bob's third cousin.
Yeah.
Some people say dogs are smart. I haven't seen one. That sucker.
There we go. There we go.
I watched that fish eat that.
That is awesome. That is awesome, dude.
Come on in here. Let's go. Dude, that was awesome.
Heck yeah.
I saw him eating it. Sight fishing, bro.
He's sight fishing in January.
I ain't mad at it. The bongo.
Yep. That's been the ticket today for the better fish anyway. Caught a couple smaller ones on that Milliken Cross squarebill when I had my cameras off like a dingus, but this bongo on the back of these bladed jigs has been freaking
shot. I can migraine from staring so hard. Uh-oh. Oop-de-oop.
The oop-de-oop. I ran a oop-de-oop on that one, Ronnie.
Hey, dude, I'm ready for another. Dude, hey, let's go, dog. Power naps. I saw that. You weren't sure.
I wasn't sure. Hey, I thought about it for a second and then decided to.
It's cold, dude. There's some lethargic bites that happen.
Yeah, it just gets mushy. Yeah. This is where having CapNRon in the boat is a major advantage. I'm just gonna hand that to you.
Just right.
Oh, hey, that's how easy that was. See what I'm talking about? CapNRon got the magic, dude. For this area, this is murky water, dude, because the lake's so low. I mean, dude, the past few years before the lake got down this, dude, this right here is like ocean.
Got on my knee. I was freaking out. Oh my God. You'll be clear as you can be for about 5 seconds.
About 5 seconds.
Golly.
First cast of the Milliken crawl, baby. You hit it twice too. Hold up. Oh yeah. Pulled up and caught one, Ronnie. Oh yeah. We got to do it. Oh no, we don't got to do it.
Barely hooked. Barely. Oh God. Got him.
Nice.
Yeah.
Pulled up to our last spot of the day. Threw this Milliken craw F4 up there in the dock corner. Caught a couple fish on this thing earlier, but forgot to turn my cameras on, so you guys didn't see it. That's the nicest fish on the day for me. Me and CapNRon still out here getting it done. Late in the day with the boater traffic. Hey, I ain't mad at it. Not a bad fish at all right there. I'll take that. Later. Awesome. Get you one more of them, Ronnie.
Yeah.
They're still eating, dude. We just got to find them. Yeah, that fish was just bumping it and ended up getting a hook point because I felt her whirly bird it, and then it kept running, and then boom, she hit it again. You good to go, dude. Clearwater killer, CapNRon.
We're doing exactly what we're doing.
Exactly. I was about to say, this ain't no different, dude. Especially right now with it being so murky. Bro, you're a dang hammer, dude. You can catch them anywhere. You can catch them anywhere, bro. I already know that. I was about to say, gonna end up with Teacock on the dance floor telling somebody, nah, I ain't a cowboy. Tell you what ain't gonna be happening though is Teacock ain't gonna be getting short on no plot of land. Not today. Yeah, it is. It is clear.
It's something. Oh.
That could be a nice one. Oh, thought about it. Oh, just a little fighter. A little fired up one. Decent fish, bro. Nothing major. Heck yeah, dude. Blasted that Milliken craw. Yee. So glad there's still tubers. Tubers rolling off. Just catching fish.
People putting up their Christmas lights. It's all going down at the same time.
All 4 seasons in one day. So one time when the water was full, like up to the backyard where the water line is up there in those yards, I was fishing this pocket right here by one of the floating docks, and I hooked a fish, probably like a 3-pounder. And I got this on video too. I can show you the video. Probably like a 3-pounder. Good fish on a swim jig. And I was fighting her to the boat, and I had her right beside the boat, and I swear like an 11-pounder came up and tried to eat her.
Oh, that's awesome.
Got her hold of like a 3-pounder in that 11-pounder's mouth.
That's awesome.
And was trying to steal that fish from me, dude. It was the first time I'd ever seen anything like that. It blew my mind. I was like, okay, so there.
It teaches you a lot about bass instantly.
It teaches you a lot about bass instantly. Exactly. Hey, I tell you this, we had more fun today than we did on Ivy.
Oh, yeah.
We may not have seen as many big fish or had a chance at a giant, but we definitely had more fun. All right, guys, me and Ronnie about to wrap up our day out here. Had a good time fishing with you today, man.
That was a blast.
Yeah, it was so much fun getting you out here on the home pond. And as always, you know you're welcome back anytime. You guys check out Ronnie Kelly if you're looking to get really onto any lake in Texas. He does it all. Central Texas, South Texas, East Texas. This is my boy, and he will get you on them. And I guarantee you, not only will you have a blast, but you'll learn a lot as well. Man, I've really had fun taking you around my home pond today. I was glad we were able to find some fish. We caught them just how we like to catch them. Throwing moving baits, chatterbait, square bill. I mean, what more could you ask for? No giants, but my gosh, we had a good time. Biggest fish of the day, Ronnie caught it like 30 seconds after we stopped at the first spot. That was awesome, and we just pretty much kept grinding it out and putting fish in the boat for the rest of the day, man. So thank you guys so much for watching. I'm gonna go ahead and do a bait breakdown and gear breakdown once we get back to the house, but shout outs to my man Ronnie for getting out here with us today. I hope you guys enjoyed the on the water portion of the video. You got anything you want to say to the Heater Army, the Heater crowd, Ronnie?
Hey, I love you guys. I love the support from the Heater Army, man. I feel it, I see it, I love it. Being with this guy was incredible in Travis, Central Texas. I can't wait to come back.
He will be back soon. You guys already know me and Ronnie be getting out there every chance we get, but I'll see you guys back on dry land. All right, and there that was, guys. I had so much fun out there fishing with Ronnie. Lots of laughs, cutting up, cracking jokes, catching fish. Ronnie just was hammering them. First part of the day, I think he caught 4 fish before I ever even got a bite. Dude is an absolute hammer. I always learn a lot fishing with Ronnie, and he took me to school on that first spot there. It was really cool. I was having a blast. Honestly, I was a little bit nervous getting out there and like worried, like, oh my gosh, am I gonna be able to put us on fish? I haven't been out on this lake in a while. I was a little bit nervous about whether or not I was gonna be able to find them. But we pulled up to that first spot and Ronnie just started cracking them. Caught the nicest fish of the day there at the very beginning. That was awesome. And the good times just continue to roll from there on out. Big shout outs to CapNRon for getting out there on the water with me in this one. This video would not have been what it was without him. If you guys are interested in booking with CapNRon, I will put his information down below in the video description. You guys go book him if you want to get out there on the lake, catch some fish, or if you have electronics that you're looking to get dialed to their absolute optimum pristine settings. CapNRon is an electronics guru. I've learned so much about my graphs and electronics from him. My live scope looks the best that it possibly can. My down imaging, my side imaging, my 2D, my mapping, everything is set up by CapNRon. I highly recommend his electronics trips, or if you're just looking to get out there and have a good day of fishing, CapNRon is an excellent fishing guide. You guys check him out. Now let's do a little bait breakdown and talk really quickly about the gear that you saw me using out there to catch those fish in this video. I sort of copied CapNRon and I started throwing exactly what he was throwing. Let's talk about it. First up, and the star of the show on the day, without a doubt, was the bladed jig. More specifically, a jackhammer, 1/2 ounce white jackhammer with the bongo on the back of it. This is what put the numbers in the boat, and this is the bait that Captain Ron caught, I think, all of his fish on, and the nicest fish of the day with this bait right here. Now the bongo trailer was key. I threw a couple different bladed jigs around. I threw the Mini Max, I threw the Stealth blade, but it wasn't until I picked up a jackhammer with the bongo on the back of it, kicking and flicking with those tail fins, that I was able to get bit. I feel like the different look on the bongo as a trailer was key to triggering those strikes. It was just something a little bit different that those fish were really keyed in on. The bongo has quickly become my favorite chatterbait trailer. If you guys aren't throwing a bongo on the back of your bladed jigs, try it out, man. That thing is super killer on the back of a bladed jig, and they have them in stock. All the awesome colors are available on sixcensefishing.com. In addition to this, towards the end of the day, I really started catching them good on this super heater right here. This is that Flat Finesse F4 in the Milliken Craw color. This color right here is a super heater. Really awesome matte red, black, and gold, the bright orange belly. Man, that black and gold camo on the top with that red craw pattern. Dude, they were smashing this thing. I caught my nicest fish of the day right here on this thing, and I was having a blast throwing that. As far as rods go, I was throwing both the Flat Finesse F4 and the jackhammer on my 7-foot 2-inch medium heavy mod fast heater series rod. This is my jackhammer bladed jig rod, and it does great for throwing that Flat Finesse F4 as well. And that was on twin 6.2-to-1 Shimano Corrado 200 reels, and this setup was money. Pure poison for both the Flat Finesse F4 and a jackhammer. Now, in addition to that, I also caught a couple fish on the spinnerbait. This is a little custom spinnerbait that my buddy Dave made for me. And then I was throwing that on the 610 medium heavy mod fast Lux series rod with the Daiwa Tatula CT. So that's the gear breakdown for this video. Like I mentioned at the beginning, you guys check out sixcensefishing.com if you want to check out the Flat Finesse F4, the bongos, the heater series rods, or anything else from them. And as always, you can use my code JR10 at checkout to secure the heaters, save the bread, knock 10% off your entire order. Everything they have to offer, JR10 is gonna save you 10%, and it's also gonna go a long way towards supporting the channel. Look, I know there are plenty of 10% off codes out there. They're not hard to find. You guys could use any code, but choosing to use my code really means a lot to me. It really does enable us to continue making these videos for you. So if you like the channel, consider doing that. Another reason for you guys to use the code. The more people use the code, the less I have to consider doing like ad spots or promotional segments that have absolutely nothing to do with fishing. Are you guys ever watching a YouTube video? It's on a specific topic and then all of a sudden whoever's making the video just starts talking out of nowhere about something that has absolutely nothing to do with the video, and it's like a sponsored plug. Like a lot of times I'll be watching YouTube and I'll see a creator go off topic and just start talking about a video game or a box of food, or I'm not throwing shots at anybody here. I'm just thinking of examples in my head from what I see when I'm watching content. And nothing against those people. I understand you got to put food on the table and it takes a lot of work to make these videos. So getting paid as a creator is something that not a lot of people, not everyone is able to do. So once you're able to start making money and get sponsored content into your videos, it really helps move things along and helps you to continue making content. But one thing I pride myself on over here on this channel is I try not to veer too far off the fishing topic. And that's why I just pushed the JR10 code, 6 Cents Fishing, 6centsfishing.com. That's really my main bread and butter and where I try to stick to, instead of just like having plugs for random products that don't have anything to do with fishing. So I know a lot of you guys out there enjoy the 6 Cents stuff and you're anglers yourself. So if you want to check out any of the baits or the rods that you see me using in my videos, please check them out. Use my JR10 code to help us continue bringing you free fishing content here on YouTube. And as always, I'll give anyone who uses my JR10 code and sends me a screenshot of their order confirmation a shout out on my personal Instagram as a way to say thank you and give you some public recognition for helping us keep this whole thing running. Speaking of keeping this thing running, you already know the almighty Heater Army. Couldn't do it without you guys. Thank you so much. If you want to learn more about how to join the Heater Army yourself, click the top link down below in the video description and I will put your name at the end of every single video. You will be immortalized here on the channel. I sincerely appreciate everybody who chooses to support by becoming a Heater Army member. You guys are incredible. Without the JR10 Army, without the Heater Army, I could not continue to do this. So thank you guys so much. And it's my mission to continue making videos without having to go off and do random sponsored plugs and segments, paid promotions that have zero to do with fishing. So that's my commitment to you. That's why I push the JR10 code. It really means a lot that you guys choose to support in the way that you do. The JR10 Army is absolutely incredible. And the amount of people that have sent me screenshots up to this point is unreal. Ever since we got with 6 Cents Fishing, you guys have been relentless in your support. And I just want to say thank you to every single person who has ever made the choice to use that JR10 code. Freaking love you. Much love. I hope you all enjoyed it. I sincerely appreciate every single one of you who takes time out of your day to watch these videos. But that's about all I got for you today. That about does it. That about wraps her on up. So I'm going to say goodbye for now, and I'll see you in the next one.